Hi, everyone. This is Michelle Gramoglia, the President and CEO here at Woodland Pond, and this is my weekly address for a Tuesday. So today we have got quite a few things. I'm going to start actually with a recap of the things that we have going on this week for Earth Week. I figured I'd start with the things that the Sustainability Committee has put together to kick us off for Earth Week. And we've got quite a few things. So today between 2 and 3 p.m. in the PAC, we've got a fantastic presentation on Proposition 1, the promise of Proposition 1, which is what will the $4.2 billion Environmental Bond Act mean for you, with Carly Fraccarelli from Scenic Hudson. So that's really important and interesting. If you'd like to learn more about that, you can go to the PAC today at 2 p.m. Thursday in the PAC, there will be a presentation called Beyond Plastics with Jim Sullivan, who's one of our drivers, and his partner, Deb Welch. The history, production, and chemistry of plastics. How do they impact climate change, human health, and the environment? And that'll be a question and answer as well. On Thursday at 3:30 in the game room and pub, we're going to have a Celebrate the Earth free happy hour and dance party. And you can certainly bring some finger foods to share there. Saturday, April 22nd at 2 p.m. in the PAC, we're going to have a fantastic presentation called Youth Speaks, which is going to be a dynamic group of high school senior students that are going to give their perspective on the climate crisis through music, dance, and dialogue. And Saturday, April 22nd at 4 p.m. in the PAC, we're going to do a presentation called Greta Thunberg is 20, and we're going to discover what she's learned since her high school strike days in a series of current interviews with David Attenborough and others. There's a fantastic Earth Week display there in the in the lobby outside, well, the hallway outside the hostess station. And then we've got a great display there in the lobby of the incandescent and other types of bulbs that we've collected so far as part of the LED light swap. And you can take a guess as to how many bulbs you think we've collected so far. Congratulations to the Sustainability Committee for everything that you've done in getting another fantastic Earth Week celebration kicked off. We were supposed to have our Adopt a Highway cleanup start yesterday, but that got canceled due to rain, and I think it's rescheduled for May 1st. So lots of great Earth Week types of things going. Okay, a couple of other things for my address this week. Let's see, looks like we've got, so Tom has asked me to remind everyone that if you have any HVAC, so heating, ventilating, air conditioning issues, please do not wait to let concierge know or reception. So if you have any issues like that, please do call them right away. That's very important. Even if it's at 3 o'clock in the morning, we have somebody at the front desks. So you can call, and you should call right away. And Tom was specific to HVAC issues, but this is really for anything. Any issue that comes up, you should call and let us know right away. Similarly, Rob has asked me to remind everyone that it is springtime, and this is the time that we start to see pests and so forth around campus. If you have any pest issues within your home or in a common area on campus, we do need you to report those to us, and so that we can have the pest control folks come each week when they come to campus and treat for your pests. So please do make sure that you let concierge or reception know if you have any pest issues. I am going to be issuing a memo today to the health center with some updates related to some exciting things that are going on in the health center. Just to give you a little bit of a recap or a sneak peek, I guess you could say. You will see that construction is beginning on the Bringing the Activities team to you in the great room. So this is something that you will have heard about if you have attended residence council meeting for assisted living or listened to some of my addresses in the past couple of weeks, been to the health center committee meetings, but because of some space issues, obviously acknowledging that the great room has a lot of unused space, and then also knowing that it's really important you have access to our staff. That's something that we've been hearing a lot about. We have identified some available space in the great room on one of the alcoves that we are going to be constructing some small office space for our activities team, and that work is actually underway this week. So Sue Close, who's our new director of health center activities, and her team will be relocating to one alcove of the great room in dedicated office space. So that construction is underway as of this week. And that's going to bring that team right to you if you live there in the health center. So you're going to have direct access to the activities staff, which is going to make it really accessible for you to be able to give your feedback, make requests, get to know the team. So they're not going to be sort of offline where you can't see and interact with folks. It's going to be great. The next is that this week we started a trial program in Garden View where we're actually using display meals for the meal service for lunch, and then we're going to, get some kinks out for Garden View. So rather than doing paper menu selections, we're actually showing the residents their meal options and asking them which they'd like to choose. It's definitely going to be work in process. We're identifying some opportunities for making that work a little bit better, but that's a service opportunity for us. We're hoping that that is well received as we work these kinks out. It's not going to be perfect this week. It probably won't be perfect next week. We'll work through lunch, and then once lunch is working in the next couple of weeks, then we will roll that out to dinner as well. It's a completely new system for us, so please bear with us, but we are hopeful that this is going to be something that's very well received versus paper menu ordering a week ahead of time. We know that folks that have cognitive decline oftentimes just want to be able to see something and make a selection right there in the moment. So that's what we're trying to make work there in Garden View. We also have an exciting announcement for skilled nursing. We have really found that we have a little bit of concern, or actually kind of a great deal of concern about the number of residents in skilled nursing that are choosing to take their dinner meal in their skilled nursing room and actually in their skilled nursing bed. It's a great number. And in kind of looking at the root cause of that, we've identified in speaking with folks that it seems that it's because it's quite a late dinner time compared to the rest of the health center. So dinner time in skilled nursing is actually 6 p.m., which is actually relatively on the late side. So starting next Tuesday, and again, this is all in a memo that will be going out as well today. And we're going to talk about this at the Residents Council meeting in skilled nursing on Thursday. We are going to be moving skilled nursing dinner time to 5 p.m., which is more in line with the rest of the health center. And that will hopefully reduce some of that isolation. We're looking to increase the socialization at the dinner hour, give folks more time to enjoy their dinner, have it be a little bit less rushed. 6 o'clock dinner actually gets very close to where shift change happens for our staff because our shifts end at 7 p.m. So we're concerned that with that late dinner hour, there's more of a tendency for everyone to be rushing. It seems like it's kind of a congested time with staff coming off at 7 and new staff coming on. We think there'll be a great number of benefits to having dinner start at 5 p.m. And so that's going to be happening on Tuesday, the 25th of April. So that's coming up as well. Very important. Tomorrow at 1:30, we have management Q&A, and this is a cannot miss. We have a special presentation happening tomorrow at management Q&A, and this is open to everyone on campus, and you are not going to want to miss management Q&A tomorrow. There will be a special refreshment served. I'm not going to tell you what it is or why it's coming, but you are not going to want to miss management Q&A tomorrow at 1:30 in the PAC. Let's see. I've got some information about the POS system. I'm going to try to summarize it as best I can. There's quite a bit of information we are going to be getting out to you related to the POS system, which is the point of sale system for dining. but it's very, very important that you register your ID badge. This is primarily for folks in independent living or those folks in the health center that do dine in the main dining room. But it's critical that you register your ID badge, your Woodland Pond ID badge with Ruth at the hostess station. So you do need to bring your ID badge to Ruth, and then you're going to need to, once we have the new POS system in effect, which is May 1st, you're going to have your badge at all of your meals that you eat in the main dining room. That's going to be the same thing for the bistro and the pub as well. So you are going to need to get that badge registered. So please make sure that you get your badge and you bring it to the hostess station to get it registered. You'll know that you did it if you have a smiley face sticker on your badge. So please make sure you do that. That's for staff and for residents. The next thing is there is a dining services portal related to the new point of sale system. So you are going to actually be able to log in on any computer to be able to check your account, look at different things on the system. So in order to log into that system, you are going to need to request a registration link from concierge. So please do that, and they can help you with that registration. You will be able to check your balances, make reservations, check your order history, and do online order pickup and delivery eventually. We're going to be doing lots of education on this, and this is just it's sort of an initial rollout, but you want to get that account registered. And we are going to be putting these instructions along with a lot more information out about this. The next thing is we are going to need everyone at next week to really keep, and the following week, keep track of all of your balances for the dining system, because we're going to be running the old system and the new system concurrently. So we want you to really keep your tickets and make sure that everything is being tracked and monitored and that you're watching your balances very closely, because we don't want to have anything get off track. So just make sure that you're watching your balances really closely. And it looks like the go live date is going to be May 1st. And you can get some more of these instructions at concierge, and we'll get some more information out about all of this for you. Let's see. I think the last thing I have is just a safety update and notice, and then that'll be it for today. We had a very concerning resident safety incident that happened last Wednesday. It happened to coincide with our safety committee meeting, which happens once a month on a Wednesday. So it was very timely for us. But one of the things that we see here on campus that we don't like, and that is not a Woodland Pond approved thing, is we do see rocks, like big rocks, being used to prop open doors on campus. So side doors, the doors by the library, different doors. People will use them, movers, residents, family members, sometimes staff. And yes, we know that staff do it sometimes, and it's not an acceptable practice. I mean, we're having these conversations with staff and everyone. But these big rocks that get used to prop open the doors, first of all, it's a security issue and it's a safety issue. It should not be happening. I'm asking everyone that if you see those big rocks propping open doors to please notify concierge right away and let us know, because we're going to remove the rocks. They shouldn't be there. They should not be propping open the doors. But the bigger issue is that last Wednesday, there was a big rock that has found its way behind the pub, and we've seen it there to prop open the pub doors. Well, it had found its way into the middle of the sidewalk there, and a resident, not looking down, was walking with a walker and didn't see the rock and tripped over it. And she fell on her belly and really injured herself. Fortunately, she went to the hospital actually, because she thought maybe she'd broken a rib or something happened. Fortunately, she did not have any serious injuries, but this could have been a very, very serious incident. So I really need everyone to, first of all, report right away if you see any of those big rocks anywhere around, like in a sidewalk or holding open a door, because we're going to remove them. But secondly, it's just really important to be aware of your surroundings, looking down on sidewalks, being aware of where you're walking, and reporting to us any safety conditions. Our safety committee, as I said, we were meeting that day anyway, so we were able to put this onto our report and do sort of an action plan on it. But it's really important that we have your feedback on these things, and just constantly being we need you as our eyes and ears on all these kinds of things. And so if you can please just be vigilant and helping us to report those things, it would be great. I hope you have a great week. I'm here all week, and I will see you soon. Thank you.